Hello there, Aries. Welcome into all you singles out there. This is Victoria at Radiant Moon Tarot, and we are doing your singles new love reading all the way through to the end of 2023. There's a lot of things going on the next couple of months. We've got, a lot of celebrations, a lot of planning, a lot of get-togethers. So jumping out of the deck for you right away is the new love card. So this is actually a pretty good way to start off. But we do have a lot of things going on, so I'm just going to do the next couple of months all in one reading. And as you can see right out there, right off the bat, we do have new love energy flying out of the deck for you. So this can be really positive for you in finding new love. So there is new love energy out there. Some of you may have already met somebody. Okay, but this is ultimately a reminder to keep your heart open, keep your options open here as well. And sometimes, at this time of year, we really do want to couple up with somebody. We see friends and family and they're going on dates or they're going to parties or office parties and things like that. And so, really Spirit is really wanting you to not be a wallflower in this energy. It's not necessarily like you, but we are much more than a makeup of our sun or rising signs. And the wallflower energy is this energy of kind of feeling left out or, whenever I get this card is nobody puts baby in a corner. All right. Do not sit in a corner. It is your time to shine. It is your time to get out there and, release expectations. Quite often what happens when we're looking for something, love specifically, is it becomes our singular focus and we become a little bit obsessed, or we beat ourselves up, or we think that we're not worthy, right? No, 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 no. You are very much worthy because ultimately you are a gift. You are a gem. All right. You are one of a kind. You've got multiple facets to your personality, to your world, to your life. And it's not just necessarily about love and romance. Love and romance should enhance our world and not be the sole cause of our happiness. So just remember that, especially as we go into the silly season. Okay, not everybody is necessarily going to meet somebody, but there is love in the air. So really, it kind of depends a little bit with that wallflower energy on you, on your energy, on how you're feeling or how you are projecting yourself or your energy out to the world. Just remember that if you go to, say, an office party or a Christmas gathering or whatever it happens to be, whether there's other single people there or not, sitting in a corner, you kind of putting off not the best vibes, right? So we want to be open. We want to be jovial because you never know. It is a small world. Somebody may know somebody else, right? And they're like, I have this great person for you. I really need you guys to get together. So just remember in this wallflower energy, no, it's time to break free of this. Okay, and live your best life. You know what? Make your coupled up friends jealous of the fact that you're single and you don't have to deal with any in-laws or anything like that at the moment. But there is new love. There is this gem energy. So that some of you could be getting a gift. All right, but you can also remember in this energy that you yourself are that gift. All right. And don't sell yourself short. Don't settle for second best. Quite often when we are looking for love, what sometimes happens, especially if you're being pressured by anyone, whether it's society or friends or family, you're being pressured into finding love. You know what? We got to let things happen unnaturally or organically. And we don't want to settle, right? You deserve everything. All right. We also have action coming out here. You have the courage to express the unique loving colors of your soul. We got to do something sometimes to make something happen. We've got to shake things up a little bit. We got to get started. We got to take some initiative. So you get invitations to somewhere, even if you don't feel like going solo. You know what? Accept the invitation. You just never know what might happen. At very least, you might have a good time. All right. This also shows that, get a little bit active. For some of you, the key to finding someone new might be through some sort of physical activity. So getting out there and having fun and just, living your best life. So maybe you want to join like a Zumba class or something like that, or a yoga class. You never know who you might meet. Yoga class kind of a little bit awkward maybe, but hey, you know what? There's magic in the air, there's love in the air for you, and you just never know. We also have the energy of release, and I love that this is coming out here with the wallflower energy. Nope, time to come out of the shadows. Release, you have the ability to give over unwanted energies to the loving forces of the universe. Okay, time to purge, to cleanse, time to embrace this beautiful, wonderful energy that's around you. And we have empathy. You feel and understand the emotions of another in the service of love. And the thing is that some of you are empaths. Some of you really do have the energy where, you can really deeply feel what other people are feeling. So sometimes you might have, some of you might have a little bit of a inkling, shall we say, that, I feel that there's love in the air. I feel that there's someone close. Maybe you're having some dreams. It could be dreams in the nighttime, or maybe if you're just sitting on the couch, you could just be letting your mind wander, and you might have some sort of daydream that feels like a movie in your head and it feels real. And you can even feel the skin on your arms tingle and prickle. You can feel the hair on the back of your neck. You can feel that tingle down your spine. And you know what? The thing is with that is that you are manifesting love into your life when you're in that energy, because you are in the energy where something is real, something is around you in that. So it's really wonderful when we do get those things, right? So whatever you're dreaming of, whatever you're thinking of, right? This is where things do come to fruition for us, where we have the ability to attract, because whatever our energy is, right? And when we're in those things, we're daydreaming, our mind's wandering, we're opening our heart, but we're really in touch with those emotions. And that's where we really do gain our magic, right? So embrace your inner magic. So we have coming in here, we've got the Eight of Pentacles. So this is the energy that's active now. And as I do this reading, it is for the next couple of months. This is everything either activating for you or playing out for you. So not everything may happen by the end of December. There might be some things that spill over into the new year, because by the end of December, by New Year's Eve, we have eclipse energy that's activating again. So this can really be an important time for you, an important turning point. We have the Eight of Pentacles, though, the active energy now. So some of you are doing a lot of work on yourselves, or you're focused on your work in your career and your money. Not a bad energy to be in. It's actually a positive energy with the Eight of Pentacles. We're committed. We're paying attention to details. We're learning things. We're gaining knowledge. We're gaining experience in this energy. And we are committed to finding love, or we're committed to our own happiness. We're committed to our own goals. And this shows that there's been a lot of success, but it's an energy here where it's time to transform. Time for a little bit of a change. So there could certainly be some changes around for you, but there could also be something important that you've been working on, and you are right here at the finish line. You're just about to wrap things up. All right. So that can be really positive for you in this energy. It is a card of being productive and also one of learning, right? So maybe you're gaining some deep insights into yourself, into what you want, your values, what you want out of love, of a partner. And you may also be just learning some of those life lessons from your past. Like, why has something happened? What did I learn from this experience in the past? And how does this affect my future? How does it affect my here and now? So the Eight of Pentacles, we're very down to earth, but it is a card of where we are gaining something, but we're about to step forward into something a little bit better, about to have a leg up there, about to evolve into the next level, the next stage of our life. And this can certainly bring us something to celebrate in this energy. The challenge, the challenge for you for the next couple months is the Devil card. And you see all of these that are coming right out in a row. We got the Wallflower, we've got the Release energy, and now we've got the Devil card. Okay, so this is in your challenge position. So yes, there's something here that you've got to deal with, something here that you've got to face. And the thing is, with the Devil card, first and foremost, it deals with our shadow self. All right. And this is our obsessions, our need to control the outcome. This is patterns, habits, behaviors. So you might be in this energy where Eight of Pentacles, you are learning about your patterns throughout love life, right? What kind of person do you usually choose? Do you go for the proverbial bad boy or bad girl, right? The ones that are really spicy, the ones that are saucy, the ones where there's a lot of excitement and there's probably a lot of physical activity, but there might be all style and no substance, right? It's like a surface level thing. Okay. Do you get, do you protect your energy? Do you pay attention to red flags? Sometimes we see the red flags, but we want love so much in our lives that we ignore them. No, no, no. Okay, so this is all of the energy that is time to go, time to be released, time for you to work through these things. The devil always reminds us that we all have a shadow side. We all have human side, and it's not always pretty. But we ultimately have the power within to change. We have the power to choose differently, to choose wisely. We have the power, we have the intuition, we have the wisdom and experience, Eight of Pentacles, to pay attention to red flags and stop something in its tracks and not go further. We have the power to say no. We have the power to move ahead in a different way that's more beneficial to us, and that's more positive, right? More positive kind of people. We're not going to settle for second best in this energy. So there's some things that you may be working through in this energy, right? They've got you tied down, they got you trapped, they got you stuck, they got you in the shadows over here. But release, release, release. All right. And that's the theme with the Devil card. Now the Devil card can also represent that if you have past experiences with people, especially if you've got like any exes, maybe you've got children with an ex, and it's hard to really completely cleanse and purge them out of your life, right? Because there's a certain bond there that they're tied with to you. But we can learn how to put up important boundaries. The Devil card always requires perspective and boundaries, and that is what you're called upon to really invoke and stick to. All right. Don't let anyone cross those boundaries, cross that line. We teach people how to respect us. We teach people how to treat us, right? And we want to teach people the right way, right? The good things. And we don't want people to step over the line. So you may really need to exert some really important boundaries there. Some of you could possibly, I know you don't want to hear it. I'll end up with a whole bunch of comments in there in the comment section down below. But yes, with the challenge with the Devil card, some of you could be possibly dealing with a past person. They may come back into your life. Maybe they try and sweet talk you in some way, and I've changed, and I've, done this, worked really hard on myself. You're really going to have to listen to your instincts if that's you. You're really going to have to trust yourself to recognize if this person is being truthful or if they're not, because the Devil card in the upright indicates that there may be a possibility that they are not speaking their truth. They may just be speaking what you want to hear. All right. We do get liars. We do get narcissists. We do get controlling people. When we do get the Devil card, we do get things that we don't want. Okay, when we get this, especially in your challenge position. So it's not impossible to overcome whatever this happens to be, whether it's internal energies within you or whether it's external, not impossible to overcome, but we really do need to embrace our inner strength. We do need to have those boundaries, and we also do need a different perspective when we get this as well, especially if we're doing any kind of shadow work here in this energy, right? Making better choices, not giving into temptation. If you are sometimes drawn into those relationships where maybe it's like a friends with benefits kind of thing, if the Devil card shows up and that's the kind of relationships that you go for, that shows that there could be something missing in your life that makes you go down that route, something that needs to be healed, or it could just be that's the pattern that you fall into because, it's better than being alone kind of thing. You know what? There's a little bit of beauty in being alone, and we need to be comfortable with ourselves and in our own skin and happy with ourselves before we can truly welcome in a healthy kind of relationship, right? We do need to know our worth in this energy. So know your worth and don't settle for something that's not working for you. The blessings headed your way. Oh, well, would you look at that? Here's some new love for you. We got the blessings headed your way as the Knight of Cups. Offers, invitations, opportunities, new people. The Knight of Cups is the most romantic card in the entire deck. So we've got love. We've got beauty. We've got some beautiful, sweet energy for some of you. Yes, you could be meeting somebody new, but this can also be you opening your heart, moving forward with a love and a spring in your step, right? This brings in an energy of creation, a heightened awareness as well. But yes, very much a kind of a sweep you feet off your feet kind of energy. Now, the Knight of Cups is a person, would be someone who is likely quite creative, very friendly, very open, very caring. Caring is sharing, right? Or sharing is caring. They are somebody who is typically fairly honest, but maybe sometimes a little bit of a dreamer, right? Very romantic. They do have that love in their heart, and they are ready for love, though. And that is the most important thing. And remember, we have true love over here, and we've got the gem coming in here. And interesting that this comes out with the empathy card, because the Knight of Cups would be someone who is very empathetic and someone who is, really a pleasure to be around for the most part. Now, of course, their flip side, they could be a little bit over emotional sometimes, right? Or they could get kind of lost in the clouds. All right. But you know what? Is that necessarily such a bad thing? Maybe not, right? But there's someone who takes pleasure and joy out of life. And I think someone here in this energy who does have that love to give. So it's really positive vibes coming out here for you guys. Let's grab a few more cards and see what other messages come out for you. But I think there is a big turning point that is happening for you guys. So if you've been feeling a little bit lost, a little bit unsure, okay, I think you're going to be figuring things out. We have the Ace of Canes coming out there. Some nice, some fresh energy. We've got the 10 of Gifts. And we've got the 5 of Gifts coming out here. So let me get another card for that one, I think. And we've got the Star energy coming out there. All right. So there's some shakeups coming in here. There's something that is probably a little bit of a life-changing event for you. And with the Ace of Canes, this can really show that you really do have your sights set on something new. Maybe you are really looking to the future with a little bit more hope in here, and you're very excited about what it is to come, granted with a little bit of trepidation as well. But the Canes energy here, this is Swords energy out of this particular deck. And so this can be inspiration, focus. This can be where you get some clarity on what it is that you want. There could be new conversations coming in here with this particular energy as well. But we can also use the Ace of Canes there to detach from any previous past experiences, people, all right, so that we can move forward with a clearer head and really just looking for those new experiences. Now, we do have the 10 of Gifts coming out here in your challenge position as well. And this is the 10 of Pentacles energy. So, in this part of the energy, family gathered around at Thanksgiving and Christmas and New Year's and all of these things. And, sometimes when we're in those environments, if we're single, it can feel kind of uncomfortable, or maybe we start to feel like, how come everyone else is coupled up and I'm not? So even though this is a really positive card, this might be a little bit challenging to deal with, right? Especially if you've got relatives and things saying, oh, you're still single. When are you going to meet somebody, right? That kind of thing. And, so that can be a little bit challenging. If you have an ex at all, and again, we kind of go back to, past relationships, but I feel there's a tie there, right? There's some sort of bond there. Likely if you've got kids with an ex, Christmas morning, 10 of Gifts, trying to juggle all of those things can be a little bit challenging and can sometimes put new love on the back burner, right? But you might also have a challenge, especially if you do have children, there might be a little bit of a challenge here getting out and meeting new people, right? And so you might need to get creative, Knight of Cups, right? You might need to get a little bit creative, inventive, maybe try and, go and do some social things with, other people around you, right? But you might have to rely on someone to look after your children. But it could just be a busy time of year for some of you as well. So the challenge is even finding the time, okay, to get out and meet new people. But we do have the 5 of Gifts. And we also have the star. Now, two polar opposite kind of energies in here. The Five of Gifts is the Five of Pentacles, being left out in the cold, almost like that wallflower energy. But the blessing, remember, this is your blessings position, and the blessing is finding a different way of turning things around, turning an energy of lack or abandonment or, no options, right? Turning that around into something a little bit more positive, right? Change might also be a little bit of a challenge for you. But we've got the star coming out here as well. Now, this is Aquarian energy with the star card. But the star brings us blessings, abundance, brings us peace and serendipity, brings balance, harmony, and healing into your world. But ultimately, hope, inspiration, blessings, and miracles happen when we get the star card out, right? We love the star energy. This shows you that there is hope for the future. Keep the hope alive, even if you're going through a couple little ups and downs over the next couple of months. Ultimately, the hope shall prevail. It's a beautiful energy when we get the star. This could possibly be an Aquarian person, so an air sign or even a water sign, all right? But in this energy, Aquarius, Aquarius starts, I think the 20th, was it the 20th or 21st of January? Anyways, towards the tail end of January is when Aquarian season comes in. So there could be something significant that changes for the better around that time in Aquarius season or before it, just before it. Okay. So over the next couple of months, I think there's some doors opening for you, but miracles happen when we get the star card. And it is also a big yes card. All right. So a lot of abundance, a lot of blessings, the stars aligning for you. The star card reminds us of our ability to harness the power, the energy of the universe and bring something into reality. So this can be for some of you, something that you have manifested is coming to fruition for you guys. All right. So keep that hope alive. We have higher power coming in here for you guys. All right. It's all about your intuition. It's also about your third eye, your higher chakras. And if you see the imagery on this card, right, we've got this keyhole right on her third eye. Okay. So trust your instincts, trust your intuition. If you feel that there's a red flag, trust that energy, because the Five of Gifts here, part of the blessing could be rejection. All right. You saying no to something because there's something better. There's the hope of something better. It's like, I'm not going to settle for second best because I know what I'm worth. And I know there's something more in alignment for me out there. Okay. So keep that in mind. The higher power is also that third eye activation. And so dreaming about something, daydreaming about something, right? You envision something, and this is your ability here to turn your vision into reality. But keep your options open though, because when Spirit sends us our love, right, the person that we're looking for, that we've manifested in, we have to keep an open mind, because it's not necessarily about their age, their height, their looks, their occupation, their culture. It's about their soul, and the soul knows no boundaries. So keep an open heart and keep an open mind. All right. But you do have the ability there to really turn that vision into reality. Oh my goodness. And we've got soulmate energy here for you. Someone finds the key to your heart and they unlock something within you that you maybe forgot about or didn't even know was there. So soulmate energy, beautiful, beautiful energy. So some of you are setting some intentions, star card there, Ace of Canes. You're setting your intentions to attract a soulmate, right? Because you know what you want and you're not going to settle. Okay. But others of you, you are absolutely meeting your soulmate here over the next couple of months, 2-3 months, maybe even a little bit into February, because Aquarian season does spill over into that. But I do think that there is that person out there for you. So don't lose hope, but don't try and control the outcome either. Remember, everything has to align, just as the star says, right? Miracles and blessings, yes, but sometimes we have to be patient, right, while the stars align for you. Because when we're looking for new love, it's not just about you being ready. It's also about the other person being ready as well. We don't want someone that's not ready for love. It's going to end in pain and heartbreak and all of that kind of stuff, right? So soulmate energy, beautiful. going to leave that there, Aries. I hope there was something here for you. If there was, please hit like on this video. I truly appreciate that. It lets me know you resonate with the reading, but it also lets YouTube know the same thing so more people see it. So I thank you so very much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful next couple of months. Don't forget to check out the other readings on my channel as well. We've got short videos. We also have timeless videos, pick a card, and also money and career up there as well. So have a good one. I'll see you guys later.